Join me to learn an easy method for drawing avocados and to create a soft edged background using spraying technique. The first hack is to draw an avocado easily with symmetry and accuracy. To do this, start by drawing an oval shape on cheap watercolor paper, and I'm cutting it out to create a stencil. Use this stencil to draw one half of the avocado on your main watercolor paper. Then flip the stencil and turn it upside down to draw the other half of the avocado. I mixed burnt umber with ultramarine, adding more ultramarine to create a bluish gray shade for the background. And I added more water to this mix to get a lighter value of bluish gray, which is used to paint the background. Since I'm using the wet on dry technique, you might notice hard edges in the background. To soften them, I use a spray bottle to lightly mist water over the edges of my brush strokes, creating a smooth and blended background. If there is any excess watercolor pigment collected near the edges, just wipe it away with a clean waistcloth. While painting the background, I slightly painted inside the avocado. So I lift that excess pigment with a damp brush and I press a cloth on it to prevent pigment from spreading into the damp areas while adding shadows around the avocado. When the background is still wet, I add shadows to the avocados using a bluish gray, which is a mix of ultramarine and small amount of burnt umber. I use a medium value of this bluish gray mix for the shadows, and then I apply a darker value of the same mix to paint the darkest part of the shadows. To achieve different values in watercolor, start by mixing more water with your pigment for a light value. Use less water for a medium value, and for dark value use very little water with the pigment. This will help you to get the range of values that you need. By mixing sap green with a lot of cadmium yellow and adding more water to get a light value of yellowish green, which is used to paint inside the avocado. When the inner part of the avocado is still wet, I use a mix of Verdian green with cadmium yellow to paint the outline of the avocado. As the inner area is wet, the paint that I applied spreads slightly into it. Next, I use a thick consistency of Verdian green to paint the outline, which doesn't spread much into the wet area. We have completed painting one half of the avocado. We repeat the same steps for the other half. Next, I wet a small circular area in the first half of the avocado, which is completely dry. We are going to create the effect of a hollow by focusing only on painting the shadow in that area. I'm using a mix of sap green and burnt umber to paint inside the hollow, while the other half of the hollow is left untouched. Using the mix of sap green and burnt umber, I also paint the outline of the circle. I created a smooth transition from medium to light value to form the shadow inside the hollow, which gives our painting more depth and realism. Next, I'm painting the seed of the avocado using burnt umber. I start with medium value of burnt umber, leaving some space on the right side of the seed untouched for the highlight. Then I use burnt sienna to paint around the highlight area, and then on the left side I apply ultramarine to create the shadow part of the seed. If there is any hard edges on the highlight, make it soft by using a damp brush. Next, when the seed area is still wet, I lift some pigment from the left side down part of the seed and at the right side of the seed. The last step is to paint the cast shadow of the seed. For that, first I wet the area on the left side of the seed. Then using light value of burnt umber, I paint the cast shadow. We have reached the end of this painting session. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. See you in next video. Until then, take care and bye bye from Prema.